We're good to go. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us. My name is Ricari, and I've got with me Craig Lee, who... I forgot your title. Lead designer, right?
Design director.
Design director. Excuse me. Excuse me. Big
director.
Time. All right, we're here. We got some exciting stuff going on. We're going to check out Powerstar Golf and new DLC, right?
Yep.
New DLC, a free course. We get to do it on our channel. We showed this off at PAX East, so there was a limited crowd that got to see it. We did stream it, but now we get to do it again. And what are we going to play? How much do we get to play this time?
Let's just play and see how far we get, okay? So we're going to play local multiplayer. We'll do stroke play, right? So we'll do stroke. Let's me. Let's add you. Okay, there's Princess Ricari.
Yes. The best gamer
Such a
tag.
princess.
Real gamer tag. Oh, just sing class save.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to play Coyote Canyon. That's the name of our brand new course.
And it's free.
And it's free. There you can see it, right? So here on our course selection screen, you can see Coyote Canyon, and it's sort of a medium difficulty. We didn't want to create a brand new course that was too difficult. Mm-hmm. It's sort of somewhere around about sort of Rocky Ridge difficulty.
Yep.
Well, let's play. Let's do all 18 and see how far we get.
That's fine.
What tees should we do?
It's all up to you. I mean, if we're gonna do hole 2, we gotta do elite, right?
Let's do elite.
So we're gonna go for the hard stuff here and
higher wins, difficulty positions.
Higher wins. Do we want any rivals?
The thing is, you should always do rivals, right? Because it says there you'll get 13,000 credits if you beat the dude, right? Mm-hmm. -6, not that tough. But if you don't, you get 50% of the rewards anyway.
So you get credits just for
And
playing.
Top tip for everybody, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner with the left and right trigger buttons, it says full replays. If you put that on markers only, as you see here, you won't see every shot. You'll just see their ball
Which is
positions.
crucial. I don't want to see their shot, I just want to see where they landed, that's all.
Exactly, right? But the cool thing is, if you do that, and you do 3 rivals, you don't actually have to see every shot, but at the end you could get an extra 20,000 credits just for trying to play against them.
Yep,
so, always do rivals. Alright, so I'm playing against Ricari, so if you look here, I'm going to play as Frank. Have a look. I like his Astro suit.
I see I set up this this gear set.
And this is a gear from our, what was it, like January DLC.
Yep.
And if you look at Frank's stats, they're pretty killer. So I'm going to go with that gear. I'm going to go with Astrid. I love Astrid. She's got some really good perks. 75% lucky drop. Shot bar speed, crucial.
Yeah.
Slow the bar down. I'm going to go with some boosters. I'm playing against Ricari. I need some help. So I'm going to go with plus caddy skills, hook slice reduction, and what else do we do? If I do plus 10% of my stats, like 3 stats maxed out. This is sort of like a full power Frank, so okay, I'm done.
Oh man, who do I get to go with? Oh well, you know what? No, I know who I have to go with. My favorite character to play with is Reiko. I love her Teslafield. Like, this isn't me.
Can you do hole 2 with Reiko?
With the right gear, yes.
Right.
With the right gear, yes. I have done it before, so I'm gonna go set this up right now. You've got Cursed Woods. I'm gonna go with the Demon Spawn Woods. It gives me the same power. It loses some accuracy, but that's all right. That's Reiko's bit anyway.
Some of the cool stuff about this DLC gear, if people look at the icons here, not only some of the sort of extreme gear have unique visuals, they have unique sound effects, but they have really interesting like stat modifiers. So you got to really.
Well, that was the thing, and that's the reason. Actually, I'll go back to the woods. So the Cursed Woods has a 20% or plus 20% wind effect, which is that's a pain sometimes. If you goof. Oh my goodness, you're gonna.
But if you have Astrid's minus 20% wind, it'll equal out. But I bet you're not gonna take Astrid, are you? We'll see.
I'll probably take Astrid.
Okay.
You've got Astrid, so I guess I have to go Kirby
You
then.
can go with whatever, right? We're just playing, right?
Okay.
But people can see if you see somebody's name, a character's name before the gear, that's a piece of gear just for that character. But Haunted Ball's cool. It's a skull. It screams when you hit it, but it's got some really crazy stat effects and stuff. But it looks really awesome.
But the killer ball gives me the power that I need.
You need the power for Reiko.
Yep, I need the power big time. All right, so here we go. I got Reiko. I'm all set. Should I go with Kirby? I'll go with Kirby. Right. Lucky drop, shot bar, wind effect. I'm set. I'm ready to go.
All right, okay.
I'm ready to go. But you pick boosters, so I'm gonna pick some boosters here. What do I have?
So we should mention while you're picking boosters, we should let everybody know. Keep watching. We're going to be dropping some codes, right? We're going to be dropping.
We got like 5 of them, I think.
5 during the stream, so keep watching.
All right, let's see here. Accuracy boost. I want to use my golfer abilities. Oh, I don't have the all stats, but I've got an all stats plus 5%. No, I don't. it really doesn't matter.
What's really interesting is what you're showing right now is super crucial. As you progress through the game and unlock more gear, look at the stats of Reiko, right? She's traditionally an accuracy player, not so much power, but because you love her ability, you've like completely flipped her archetype, as we call it, on her head and made her, we call it Power Reiko.
Yep.
You've actually made a Power Reiko,
and
right?
she lost some of that accuracy.
So you lost the accuracy, which is what she gets a bonus for, but
we'll
you want the power, right? So here we go.
Take Reiko's powers out of the game. What are you trying to do to me?
Whoa!
Don't do that.
So here we are. This is Coyote Canyon. It's gorgeous. It's based on the deserts of the Southwest and like the national parks of Utah. The backstory to this is one of our companies who makes all the gear is called Exotech.
Yep.
They're the high-tech company, and the billionaire who owns Exotech bought a national park, as you do, and turned it into a golfer's like paradise. So that's the backstory to this. So
once I have enough money, I'm buying a national park and turning it into a golf course.
So I'll have a little bit of a pan round. Here you see hole 1. Look at this water. I love
the water is amazing.
this water. This course is so beautiful. All the lighting. Okay, and you see the high-tech buildings. So a bit of a pan around. Just trying to show you the course, right? You can see how fun the course is. I don't know if you can see, but that bunker is actually the shape of the US. It's.
Well, you can go to the overhead and show that one.
That's true.
You know what really gets me about the water is
Look at that.
the darker the water gets towards the middle, like the deeper parts of the water, and how when it's shallow, it's really light, almost see-through.
So beautiful. I don't know if you can see from this, but actually, as with all the courses in Powerstar, we didn't just build a hole. This is the entire course. If I pan around, you can see, I think that's hole 10, right? On the left.
Yep.
You can see hole 10, and it's if we had the money, which, there you go, see that revolver green?
Yeah,
that's
I
hole
love that
18,
one.
right?
That's a huge drop. You guys will see it soon enough.
It's like a 600-foot drop straight onto the green, but yeah, like with all courses in Powerstar, if we had the money, we could build it, right? So, all right. So let's play, right? Okay, Elite Tees.
Yeah.
Scary. So if we look at the green straight away, the pin position's on the far left. Super tricky to land on. 13-mile-an-hour wind. 51 feet downhill. I'm going safe, right? So I'll show people some pro tips. So what I always do is I always come back to allow for the drop first. Then I'm thinking of the wind, but I'm going to land in the bunker, right? I'm going to put some backspin on the ball, and I'm going to go safe. I'm going to go for the middle of the green and perhaps use a Astrid ability to putt. So I got to allow. So that's for. I'm allowing now for the 57 down, but also the wind. It looks crazy. It looks like I'm aiming in the bunker. Let's see what happens.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Craig's not missing a beat right now.
Oh yeah. See, and look at that wind carrying it. I put backspin on it. I could still bounce over, right?
But you're pretty safe. You're pretty darn safe here.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot, but it was crazy, right? I was aiming in the middle of the bunker, but that the sort of downhill plus the wind really carries the ball quite a long way. So these are elite tees, though, right?
Does that mean I have to risk it? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know. It's up to you, right? I don't like it every time we stream and you beat me, so I'm playing a bit safe.
All right, here we go. I kind of have to do the same thing you did with the pulling back. I'm going to add some spin to the right. I'm going to draw this shot, so hopefully it comes in towards the green, towards the big part of the green. Though, you know what? Really? We'll just see how it goes.
The thing is, as well, chipping out the bunker for that short distance is pretty, with your ability, is pretty viable tactic too, right? Nice shot. Two perfect
now,
shots.
I could have used Kirby's ability there. I'm coming up in the sand. That's all right. So I was spot on as far as
accuracy.
Yeah, my accuracy just came up short. It's okay, like you mentioned. Chipping out of here isn't going to be horrible. And it's your turn, huh?
So I mean, you might use an ability there, right? By going safe, I've given myself a really long putt. I'm going to use an Astrid ability. As you can see on the right, I've given myself a +4 booster for Astrid abilities. So, okay. Remember Y button, you can fly over, so let's have a look. 4 inches up, it's about there. Now, the good thing when using your caddy ability is sort of try and make a best guess first where you think it's going to go. So, I mean, that's all over the shop, right? It's going, at the beginning, it's going to the right, then it's going to the left. So, I'm going to put it about here, and then I'm going to do a preview. There we go. So, that's Astrid's ability, a putt preview. I got the power pretty nailed. I'm just going to go a little bit more, and I'm going to go a little bit to the left. I'm not going to risk using another one. Let's see what happens. 46 feet. Now, with all putts in Powerstar, always give it a little bit more juice. Because, look, you see, I still missed.
Real close. Real close.
Yeah, real close. So, what are you going to do now?
I'm just going to get out of here as best as I can. Ah, but this is a tricky looking green. You know what? We're going to put some backspin on it. I know I'm only getting 92%, but it's going to roll a bit downhill. Here we go. Uh-oh. A little too much, but it's all right.
Surprised you didn't go for a Tesla field right there.
Not yet. Not yet.
You're
We'll get
saving
there. We'll get there. I'm saving all 8 of them. Oh, it's going to be my turn. I think you're closer than I am.
Really? Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah, you ended up...
Jacob, take a look at that putter. So that's a DLC putter. That we
I mean, we say it's a
January.
DLC putter, but really it was a content update that
Yeah,
everyone got.
Everyone got for free. It was just new gear.
let me
But
back
yeah, it's the enchanted putter.
I love this. Is my favorite putter in the game now.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, it's probably one of the best putters in the game.
All right, here we go. Get in the cup. Get in the cup. Oh, no.
I'm glad that was
I haven't been
live.
playing.
I'm glad that was live.
I haven't played in like 2 days.
Push you again.
Oh, my goodness. Again? Okay, you know what? I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it. I can't have this happen. A bogey. Oh, my goodness. What am I doing?
I'm using the same putter. I took a par. Took an early lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early lead. That's true. All right. You know what? It's time for a giveaway. Let's give away a club,
Okay.
right?
Raffle time?
Raffle time. So you keep playing. I'm going
All
to just tell the chat what they need to do.
Okay. I'll keep showing. Hole 2. So here we are, hole 2 of Coyote Canyon 93 course. Coming soon. This is a really interesting hole. I have a subtle feeling that Ricari is going to be doing something sneaky on this hole. But if you don't know this already, well, actually, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Let's play. Okay, so here I'm on the elite tees. So this is a really interesting hole, right? I can go to the left, but I've got these bunkers. If I come down and actually go forward, I can go actually up on the right next to the river, but the wind's blowing me towards the river. There's my old record. So, I mean, it's a little bit tricky. You can pull up short. I mean, if you wanted to, you could actually pull up safe and short over here, and then like drive over all the obstacles. I'm not that kind of guy, so I'm gonna go one wood. This is a bit risky.
Ooh, here we go. You could land in the water and totally save me here. I would not be upset at all. I need to gain that.
And I'm
stroke
taking
back.
a bit of time over here, but it's 21 down. The wind 15 is going to really blow me in towards the edge. Another top tip here. So when you start your 3 clicks to strike, to swing, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this. Kari obviously knows this. The wind locks at that point, right?
Yep.
So a pro tip is wait. Watch that wind in the top right-hand corner. It's going 15, 14, and when it's like 11 or 12, hit it then. Hit it when it's blowing in the direction you want. If you just click away, you could all of a sudden, the wind could have gone to 20 in the other direction. You'd be like, why did my shot screw up?
That's going to be crucial on my shot.
I don't think it's too bad. Did you hear the scream of the wood? I think that's going to be okay.
What wood was that?
That
You
was
have cursed woods, right?
Those woods.
Cursed woods shouldn't scream. Demon Spawn do.
Oh, it's something screamed.
Oh, or what ball do you have? You have killer ball. Oh,
Yeah,
it shouldn't be the
that
ball
wasn't
either.
too bad.
But I did hear the
personal
scream.
best. Personal best. There you go. Broke my record.
Wait till we get to go set all these records when this is actually out.
Yeah,
So
these aren't live
when it's
records,
out.
everyone. These are just development records, so it's not live yet. So
We still get to talk mess back and forth, but you know.
yeah, once it comes out, the records will be set in the leaderboards. Oh yeah, you got
Let
the
it be
demon
known.
ones.
Yeah, so I got the demon.
So what are you gonna do? Look at that for
I'm
a
just going
wood.
to show these off. I love these woods.
Not
The
for a
cursed
wood.
woods are awesome too, but I do like how the
Shaft.
rest of the club, the shaft, is actually pretty transparent.
Smoke.
All right, so here we go.
You can see where I am.
Yeah, we see where Craig is. I don't quite have all the power to reach him, but way up here, do you guys see this record mark, that one there?
How did you get all the way over there?
Yep.
In
So
one shot.
I'll let you talk to it because you do very well with this. What design focus was kind of taken when creating this course?
When we started designing Coyote Canyon, just from paper, instantly we said, we want something special about this course. We don't just want another course. We want a lot of replayability. We want people to play this course a lot and find things. What have you found there?
And this is
Perhaps Ricari's found one of our sneaky shortcuts. So one thing in Coyote Canyon is the course is full of shortcuts. These aren't cheats, they're skill-based, they're risk-reward, there's a big reward, but if you miss this, you'll be in the drink, right? So we're only going to show you one of these because we don't want to spoil, people discovering them and find them for themselves. So, yeah, okay. So, looks like Ricari's found one.
Much power.
Uh-huh.
I know my spot, but let's see here. Maybe with the wind, I'm going to use Kirby's ability.
Whoa,
yes, look at that.
that.
All right, so if I go back here, you see that white line? I used my caddy's ability, which shows me a shot prediction. Asterisk is on the green. Mine is when I'm actually taking a regular shot.
Fly along.
So if I press the Y button here, we
Look
see
at
this
that.
trail, and this is where I should end up, right?
Right, should. All you got to do is execute.
So all I have to do is execute.
You don't have live shoe.
Yeah, I don't have Lao Shu, so I need to get this perfectly. I need to nail my power and my accuracy, and I should land in this shortcut. Here we go. Any new gear in the DLC? We got a question from the chat.
Not in this particular update. There are some other big changes to the game, but I will be talking about those in the next few weeks.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That might be it. That might be it. Get up there. Get up there.
I talked about risk reward. Oh.
Oh, no. Go out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. It's okay. I'll do it again. Land in the water. Land in the water. Oh, it didn't even land in the water. That's all right. That's all right. This is the tough part. It's elite.
Yeah, it's elite tease. This is tricky. I've seen you execute that like 20 times.
Oh, yeah.
The ball
and my
would run,
record's up there.
The ball would run all the way down that little gully and bounce off a rock at the end and roll onto the green. So, yeah.
That's the tough part.
That's
So
the tough
it is,
part, right?
when playing with your friends, it is constantly that risk reward, right?
But I mean, you could have taken Lao Shu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that, knowing full well that you were gonna, ooh, that was a good shot. Knowing full well you were gonna go for that shortcut. Wow, that was good.
I made up for it. I made up for it.
Pretty awesome recovery there.
I needed it. I needed that one bad. Because I messed up. I messed up big time. But it's okay. Is there a release date set for this DLC? Not yet. It's coming soon.
Really soon.
Really
Well, I
soon.
mean, to give you, I can't give too much away, but I mean, to give you a clue, we're playing like the final build right now. So the course is done. The course is done. You know, debugged, done.
Yep.
So, yeah, it will be very, very soon. Right, 3 foot downhill. I've got to get close to the recurring. I'm going to put some backspin. I always put a bit of backspin on.
You know, luckily I didn't fall in the water, because if you don't make this, we're pretty much even.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Still got to allow for the wind. No rock in the way. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm going to be a little short. But there we go. But, oh. Good thing about the
that
killer
was a
ball, it's pretty dead. When it hits the ground, it doesn't bounce so much. I'm not sure who's closer.
I believe I'm closer, so
Oh,
you
no.
should be up, which actually gives me a perfect time to say that Lightning X32, you've won our first Powerstar Golf code. I'm sending you a message with the code right now.
That's the whole game, right?
That's the whole game. The
Whole game, and you'll be getting this free course
Yep.
when it comes out. Sweet. That's a pretty good deal just for watching the stream. Okay, so I'm not going to risk an ability on this one. 7 inches up. It's sloping to. So in case anybody knows, I know a lot of you guys probably know watching, but obviously the lines in the green show you the way the slope is, and if they're orange or red, it's more severe. So we got a gentle-ish slope. We are in elite tees though,
Yep.
so the greens
Yeah, it's
are
tough.
a little tricky. Probably gonna miss this, but let's get close.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. That's it, man. Beautiful.
Buddy.
Now you put the pressure right back on me.
There you go.
Like this music gets stuck in my head all the time.
The cool thing, obviously, is with the new free course, you can play it on your own, set the async records, set the leaderboard records. You can play multiplayer, 4-player, local couch.
Downhill to me.
Play all the modes with it. So no pressure.
No pressure at all. I'm already one stroke away. Okay, there we go. Are there any plans for continued support after this course?
We're always looking to add new content. One thing we do a lot is we read a lot of the forums, we listen. We know what people have been screaming for.
Yeah.
Multiplayer. But we know what people want. We're always, talking with the dev team about what's next. Coyote Canyon's always been part of our plan. Even since we shipped,
Yep.
we're gonna create this course. So we really need to launch this course and then sit with the team and think about what's next and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna obviously continue to develop the game. So this is an interesting hole. Now,
Please use
I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna look from top down. Now you can see I'm right back here, and there's a flowing river, and it's like a U shape all the way around this beautiful river. Now there is a shortcut on this hole. I am not gonna do it. I'm not gonna show it. You can work out where it is.
And a part of me was like, I'm going to do it. And then I was like, oh, wait, I can't show all the shortcuts.
Can't show all the shortcuts.
Can't show all the
Ricari.
shortcuts. No spoilers.
We'll show a few more later, but you can see. But you might be able to have a clue where it is, but
We're going to ignore it for now.
we're going to ignore it for now. Okay, so I've got a decision here, right? I'm at 3 wood. 100% power. I don't want to go in that beautiful water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to one word. And, oh, look, I'm still... I mean, so I'm
You
going
think
to
the wind would help you? But with the woods, you're actually going to...
But I'm going to do a power shot.
Oh, dang it.
Frank, power shot. Look at that world record. I'm going for that world record. That's just a dab.
I think you got this.
We'll see. It's all on execution, right?
Yep, that's
so,
true.
Again, I'm going to break this record, so I'm watching for the wind. The thing is, though, I don't know if people realize, if I roll too far and go in the rough,
And then it
doesn't count as a record because it's got to be on the fairway, right? So I'm going to get the wind about like 14 or something. Let's do about now. Oh, it's going to go way right. I think I got the power, but it went way right. I took a really big risk crossing the river.
You still crossed. You didn't get the record, but you crossed the river.
Oh, so close. I can see that record, but I crossed, right? I want to get around that big U. So, new personal best. So you're always seeing your records being broken in the game. Your friends' records are in the course, so I see Ricciardi's best drive and I can beat his best drive. That's one of the things about the game. It's super social. Even if you're having a bad round, you'll beat some of your friends' records and feel good. So look at that. You can see my little Frank face. That's where I am. Wow. Power Reiko's going for it?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I am actually going to pull way... Oh, wait.
I mean...
No, I'm going to pull way back.
Have I ever told you my little tip? I think I have told you my little tip. What I do is, this is not like scientific or proven, but it works for me, is when I put the marker where I want to go, I drop one club, and that's roughly where I find it bounces.
Yes, we have talked about, and I tried that real quick, and I saw it was like right there in the water.
So it's not like scientific or anything, but I always like, if I'm a bit concerned, I'll drop a club. It's like a 3-wood and see where that is, and it's roughly around where it bounces.
So I want to talk about lethal migraines question here. Can you bounce off the canyon wall?
Yes.
And that may come into play sometime.
Maybe there's shortcuts where you ricochet off walls. Maybe there's shortcuts where you chip over walls. Maybe there's... Yeah, all the surfaces you can bounce on top of rock, ricochet off walls. You know, it's not crazy golf, but, you know, it's crazy what you can do. All right, so I've got a tricky problem here. Still got to get around this wall. Look at that.
This hole is tough.
I know. We're on elite tees, though, right?
Yeah, but still, I'm thinking of where I am in position to the pin, where you're at, and I'm worse off.
So, I mean, I could go for here, but it's bunker. I'm going to play it safe because I'm going to have to approach anyway. I'm going to go for this bigger chunk of fairway here. Downhill, and the wind's going to carry it a bit. Again, using my tip, I want to be about here. I'm going to drop a club. That's where it's going to land. That's a bit close to the water for me, so I'm going to move up a little bit and then go back up a club. I feel good about that. All right, not hitting any obstacles. I'm going to put a bit of backspin on it. Last check. Okay, 11 mile an hour wind. Let's do it.
Beautiful.
Over easy.
There you go. See if my little tip worked. There you go. That's where I want it to be.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
So you're getting a few pro tips here.
That's why we're here, right?
That's
Show you
why
new
we're
course
here.
and play it well.
Yeah.
Of course, now I've got this this shot.
Now remember, you can always use, you know this, right? You can always use, I don't know if everybody else does, you can always use D-pad, but spin, but also draw and fade to curve it round things and stuff. But it's a risk, right? Because if you don't get a perfect strike and you get early or late, it's going to slice or hook and you could, you know, bounce off a rock.
Which we did on a live stream, right?
I think we did, yeah. Water.
Unfocused, man. Okay, that's fine. I didn't hit green perfectly, but it got me around the rock.
That's
Stop. Oh, just barely nicked the semi-rough. That's all right. That's all right. Because you know what? This is where I get to show off Reiko's ability, right?
Oh, you going to do it?
Yes. I have to because this is my only chance to get an eagle. This is my only chance to get an eagle, and I need to catch you right here.
So I will let you know that having played this course a lot, because it's my job, unfortunately, I know of at least two places you can get double eagles on this course.
I know of a couple, too.
Yeah. So you can get some really amazing scores. Plus, there's an achievement.
I think I've
in
done
the
it on
original
both of
game.
them.
You've already got a double eagle in the original courses, right? I don't, and even I haven't got a double eagle in the original courses. But you can get There's some sneaky shortcuts that can get you double eagles on this course. So.
Oh, and we'll just show you this in case you guys don't know what I'm doing. So I'm accounting for a few things here. First thing, in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, if you look down there where I'm shooting, you'll see it says 89 to 96% I'm in the semi-rough. So because of this lie, because of the grass that I'm stuck in, I'm only going to get 89 to 96% of my total power, depending on where I knock my accuracy. So the white down there in my shot bar, if I hit my accuracy in the white, I'm getting 89% of my total power.
Right.
If I hit in the green, I'm getting 96%.
Right. But,
I'm giving
sometimes that could say 40.
Yes,
So it's
it could
important
be.
to keep an eye on that, right?
So I'm giving it a little bit of extra power to account for that, and also the wind that's blowing a bit towards me. You see that magnetic field that's going around the pin? I'm actually going to stop it real quick. That is Reiko's Tesla field ability. So if I activate it, press and hold X, you see on the left-hand side that orange indicator lets me know that her ability is active, and now there is a field that will draw the ball in close to the pin so long as I land close
Now,
enough to
what's
it.
interesting about Reiko's ability, right? Every single person who sees this goes, oh my god, it's so OP, you're holding one. And then people play it and they go, Reiko's rubbish, her ability doesn't do anything. It takes time, you gotta it's better to land in front of the hole and roll in.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but that magnetic field adds power. It sucks it in, and look at that
And
ball
I'm
accelerating.
gonna fly by.
See, you've got to draw it short and let it pull it in. You don't want to be going uphill or definitely not downhill. You don't want to be downhill because it will really speed it up.
You don't want to use it when you're putting.
Right. Yeah. Oh, don't use it when you're putting.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, when we were doing the
goodness.
the next level tournament with
Yep.
Ubi at PAX East, people were using it for putting, and it's like the ball's accelerating at 60 miles an hour towards the hole, and then wondering why it pings out.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy, right? I don't have Reiko's ability, so there's a question in the stream about achievements, so we'll answer that one in a minute. But 4.5 feet downhill. It's going to roll a little bit. So this is what I do. This is my process, right? I allow for the elevation first. I'm going to pull a little bit for 5 feet downhill. Then I look at the wind. Oh, it's 15 miles an hour against me. So I go back again and say, okay, I'm going to go up a club. So I'm going to add a little bit more because I'm against the wind. So there you go. So I'm going to add a little bit against the wind. Then my next phase is I look at where the ball's land and where it's going to roll on the green. So I'm going to go to the right because it's going to land and then roll to the left. Okay? And that's sort of the general process I go through. Let's see. I'll do all that and I'll get nowhere near, right? But let's have a look. Well,
You're hearing the pro tips from the master right now.
so that's the sort of my process, the way I go through. I know it's going to look like it's going to... what I didn't account for is the killer ball drops dead.
Oh, that's right.
I
It
didn't
doesn't
allow...
bounce.
It doesn't bounce and roll as much, so I didn't allow for that. But you have to have your own little process in your head. Right.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
it's me. 4th stroke on a par 5. It's a birdie chance. Get another one on Ricari.
No, don't do that. We don't want to do that.
10 inches downhill. That's quite a lot. It'll roll quite fast. It's going... you can use the left stick and change the camera. So it's going left to right. And then I'm going to use a preview. Oh, look at that. Is that going in?
That's going in.
That's going in. Just need to execute.
Just mess up the power. Dang it! I needed that shot back.
I felt that. Oh, I felt that one. I needed that one.
My goodness. Hold on.
So, to answer the questions on achievements, I saw in the chat people said, DLC doesn't come with, or free DLC doesn't come with achievements. This course comes with achievements.
How many points? Do you know?
That's a really
kind
good
of
question.
uphill-ish.
Don't quote me on this. It's not. I think it's
250?
I think it's around about 250.
Okay.
I think it's around. Now, of course, Powerstar being an Xbox One title, it gets 1,000 anyway. So you get 1,000 the full game. I think we had about 250. But there's some really cool achievements for the new course.
Well then,
Oh! You're up 2 strokes on me now.
One step closer to
Craig is
victory.
smiling over here. I know when we go back to work, he's just going to let me have it.
Oh man, I'm still like 5 games, 10 games down. So
It's all good. It's all good.
So, when did we do the last round? When did we do the last round?
I just gave up the code a couple of seconds.
Oh, okay.
We'll start out a new one in
All
a
right.
couple minutes.
All right. So we're piling through these holes a little bit. Let's keep going. I said we'd keep playing, and
Oh, of course.
I don't
Why
mind.
not?
I don't mind people showing people the course. I'm not going to show any secrets
Yeah,
or
we won't
spoil
show you
anything.
secrets, but
I
we'll
want
show
you
you
to
the
see
course
the
and see-
course and how gorgeous it is and the variety in the holes. So.
So now, this one's technically not a secret, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure some people would say maybe, but it's obvious.
Yeah, I mean,
know.
the key to Powerstar Golf, no matter if it's just this course or other courses, period, you always need to keep your eyes open for what's around you.
So I mean, if we look right, the fairway's going on the left, but the tee is actually over here on the right. And I mean, it's not much of a secret, right? There's a giant hole between those rocks, okay? And so I'm gonna aim between those rocks. I'm going for it, right? So I'm pretty safe there. I'm gonna, of course, it's Frank. I'm going for rocket shot. I'm gonna get as close to those rocks as I can.
Ooh, I haven't played this on elite tees though.
I know. Look at where the pin is, right down there. Wind's gonna blow me to the right. I am a bit worried I'm gonna land in that bunker, so I'll use my trick. Oh, look at that. Back one club, roughly where it bounces. So I'm gonna...
But the wind.
But the... Oh, yeah. No, you're helping me. Thank you, Caddy Ricari.
No problem.
So the wind's gonna carry me to the right. Next caddy's called Ricari, right? So, yeah, the wind's gonna blow me to the right. 41 up, so I'm gonna land short anyway. Let's go for it.
You're gonna land short, but roll downhill. I've hit the pin on amateur on this hole.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's great, as I said, look, that's not really a shortcut, but it gives a good example of how, you know, we've really thought about this course a lot. So, okay, I'm going for it.
Can't get much better than that.
If I put it in the right place, that's where it's going.
I'm hoping it's gonna roll past because it's gonna go so far downhill. So I realize now that I'm not going up there.
I honestly thought it was going to bounce much further in than that.
Oh my goodness!
And that was a power shot. It sets me up.
That was the power shot.
So,
yep.
Yeah, you need to go somewhere else.
That.
So something else I should also say about Coyote Canyon is we when designing this course, we really thought about the tees, right? So I explained to people there's 3 levels of difficulty. You've used Kirby's prediction there, and that says if you do perfect, absolute perfect, if you're even 1 pixel off that, you're posed, right? So it's up to you, but whew. Yeah,
I'm going the safe way.
One thing we really thought about when designing Coyote Canyon is really thought about each tee. Now, each tee is the difficulty, amateur, pro, and elite, right? And if you think of it like in layers, we designed the course for amateur. Okay, and we thought about people with new gear, and we thought about people who wanted a sort of easier challenge, and so we designed a fun course with amateur, right?
Yeah.
And then what we did was, when that was done, we then moved the tee to somewhere completely different for pro, and designed another layer of the course on top for pro, and we did the same for elite. So more than any other course when you play Coyote Canyon, you feel like it's a different experience.
Yeah.
Because you can't use those shortcuts and stuff.
Right here, what you're talking about.
Right. Sure. So a lot of times when we're coming up with the courses, from a high level, we start off from like what's special about this course. That's more before the environment, before the theme, anything. We think what experience do we want to create? And to be honest, on this course,
it's my turn.
On this course, what we said was shortcuts.
Yep.
We said we want a course that's like really great for multiplayer, even more so than the other courses. Loads of shortcuts. And then that's where this sort of layered approach came in. And we said, well, we want shortcuts for amateur, we want shortcuts for pro, we want shortcuts you can only do on elite, we want each tee to be a different experience. So then what we started to think about from a design process is once we know it's shortcuts, then we start to think about themes. Well, we already have like a Hawaiian course, right? And we already have a Rocky Mountain course, and we already have like a city course. So we wanted something different, environmentally, visually different, to give us, you know, just different feel and look. And then when we started to think about that, we thought that sort of the deserts of the Southwest and the Utah National Parks allowed for shortcuts, ricochet off rocks, bounce off rocks. So that's where it all came around. And then with our developer Zoe Mode, they start like actually designing all the course on paper. Crazy to think, right? But we actually play the entire course on paper, and we know the maximum drives, and we can see all the different positions. So when we've approved it all on paper, then we grey box it out. So grey boxing means we build the whole course, but don't have any textures on it. It's just like blocks.
So, yeah,
Mountains are sort of just like big rectangle blocks. And we play it, and then when we like it, it goes through an art pass and everything. So there's a lot of work that goes into each course. And then we start fine-tuning greens and everything, right? So, right, okay, it's me. You're pretty close. Nasty green, 19 foot downhill. So
speaking of fine-tuning greens, that came up. If you guys have been paying real close attention, and you watched our first reveal video that we did on TNL at PAX East, you will notice that the pin on the second hole changed.
Yep.
Between then and now.
We've moved it based on feedback, based on us playing it. You know, we wanted to make sure that people who used the shortcut get close to the pin, who didn't because of the risk-reward thing, and we moved it a little bit. We've also flattened some of the greens out because they're a little bit tricky, and we want this to be, even on elite, this is nowhere near the difficulty of
Oh my goodness, it's not my
Emperor's
day.
Garden or Burning Sands, but then
On the green, ladies
I don't
and
want people to think
gentlemen.
there isn't a challenge because all those shortcuts, if you want like the big minus 20 plus scores,
Yep.
you're gonna have
There's a
not
left
only have you got to
slow.
find them, you've got to execute, right? So I know where the shortcuts are, and I still mess up sometimes.
Oh, I mean, I messed up on the.
Yeah,
on
you
one
messed up there, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, hole 4. So here we are, 4 inches up. This is a bit of a tricky green, right? Running right to left, a bit steeper than the other one. I've got some Reiko abilities. So again, make your best guess. Oh, that's pretty good. Again, so go up a little bit. See where I am.
All right. Salvaroni. Yes, that's what I needed.
That was-
Salvaroni, you've got your code.
Oh, another raffle? Sweet.
I'm always giving stuff away, man. That's the. I'm that guy now.
That's
Keeper of the
pretty
codes.
good,
There we
Joe.
go.
Keeper of the codes.
Keeper of the
Hashtag
codes.
keeper of the codes.
Yeah.
Alright, alright, look at that. Crazy
Acceptable,
close.
but don't take it.
His shoe game. His shoe game's on.
His
point.
shoe game's on point.
Not bad.
Oh man.
That was a new
PAX.
term I learned at PAX East. I mean,
Yeah.
so I've never heard of someone's shoe game, but one of the, what were they called? The Fragdoll Cadets had a serious shoe game, right?
Yeah, her shoe game was on point.
Yeah, they were serious. Okay, -2, -1. Oh, and you're
And I'm over there, so I'm not even beating the rival.
So that -1 right now is our rival. Again, we haven't seen any of their shots,
Mm-hmm.
but they're actually in the scoreboard. So that could be your best buddy. It could be 4 of your best friends,
technically,
right?
we've seen their shots, but not them actually swinging it.
Yeah, we've seen
where they're
the
on.
marker points, right? But that could be 4 of your best friends. So playing rivals is awesome. They can be asleep. You can play against them. The cool thing is,
What does the rival get?
so this is the cool thing, right? If you're asleep and I challenge you, if I win, I get all the rewards. If I lose, you get the rewards. So when you come back to the game and you haven't played for like a day, it says, while you're away, here's like 50,000 XP and, you know,
I get
tons
that
of
one
stuff.
a lot. Well, while you're
So-
away, 31 friends try to beat your rival score, and I figure 31 of them are Craig. Trying to beat
At least 29.
Yeah.
At least 29, right? So, okay, here we are on hole 5. It's a par 5. Let's have a little bit of a pan round. So, there again, there's shortcuts on this hole. I'm going to show you from above. These shortcuts aren't so subtle,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to go down one. You know, you can guess where you like if there may be shortcuts around here, but it's up to you to try what it is, right? I'm not going for it. There are 1, 2, 3. There are 4 shortcuts on this hole. I'm not going for it. So, okay, look at that long drive. So again, I've only got 2 more Frank abilities. 10-mile-an-hour wind.
Beautiful.
If people
Beautiful.
think, like, let's go intense when I'm playing Ferrari, right? I don't want to mess up now. I want to come back and win. So, not a bad shot. Nice and safe. I'm going around the safe route, right?
Yeah,
There's
we're doing
plenty
the
of
same
risky routes on this particular course.
But you know what? So you mentioned something. You said it's because you're playing me. But I've played at home with my girlfriend and the same thing happens, where we're just face down focusing on everything. Like this game, with as casual as some may say it is, and
Yeah.
it really is a pick up and play and
Yeah.
enjoy and kind of dink around. With as casual as it is, it invokes.
Not in terms, so, I mean, a lot of
It's a
people say that,
casual,
though.
like you can pick up and play at any time,
Right.
but it requires a lot of focus.
And a lot of skill, right? I think the art style deceives people, right? They think it's some like press a button and the ball goes in type
Yeah.
game, just because it's got this really distinctive art style. But I mean, you've seen all the things that we're doing, right? You've got the 3-click system that any of the UI doesn't take into consideration the wind, the elevation, the terrain modifiers. You have to like do all that math in your head. See? If you don't allow for the wind, you end up in the
Rough
semi-rough.
landing.
I know, and I thought because I was going 30 feet down that I wouldn't need to go that
So,
far.
I mean-
I could have used... Oh, look.
Oh, look! Oh, quick, look away. Let's not go that way. Let's look
Well, I
away.
guess you could take that one. I mean, it puts you there.
Okay.
It puts you there.
It put me there. Let's do my turn. Alright. So, okay, risk reward. It's quite a big chasm. Left to right. 20 foot downhill. It's going to blow to the right a little bit. The green's running to the right as well. I'm not going to be that near the hole, but I'm gonna try and get as near to the hole as I can. Alright, here we go. Actually, this ball doesn't roll, right?
Right.
So I'm going to put topspin on it. See if I can get it to roll a little bit. Okay. I'm on form today. Look at that. Look at that. We weren't supposed to show that, Rickari.
They say we saw everything.
I couldn't avoid that one, right? The game told me, look at that. Woo!
Beautiful shot.
And there was like
beautiful shot.
3 other chasms like that you could have taken, right? Depending on which tee you're on, depending on your ball position.
And
So-
I am in a bit of a spot here.
You are.
But you know what I could do?
I just love this course.
Yeah, this course.
This course is my favorite course by far, right? So, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You know what's funny is I could just hit out and go right here.
I'm still playing all the old courses, right? But oh, that's interesting.
You know what I'm gonna try?
Strategic play.
Well, I'm gonna have to take another shot to get to the green
Anyway, right? Have you lined up?
I hope. No, I'm not. Oh, I thought I
You
was.
went too far.
Oh, ridiculous. Oh, you know what? Now we just get around.
Easier than a PhD.
And I will skip. All right, here we go. This is where I have to make it up.
Okay.
So you know what that means I use?
Tesla Field.
Tesla Field is coming. So I'm going to pull
That's
back
a
to
long
allow
one.
for that wind.
Remember, you better. I'm not telling you. I'm telling the guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
The community. Allow for that Tesla Field to pull it in.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna almost like add power and speed it up, right? It's a true like with everything in Powerstar, it's true physics, right? The way
Yeah.
the ball bounces, it adds a physical force to pull it in. This is all physics based, so. Oh no way! Oh.
I'll take that.
Wow, that was pretty pro. New world record.
New world
So that
for the
means
devs.
everyone in the world who plays Powerstar sees that record, not just your friends, right? You have records for your friends.
Yeah.
We also have world records, right? 2.2 inches from the hole. That was pretty amazing.
They said don't have an on-course meltdown. Don't worry. I won't. I'll just give out some stuff right now. That's what I'll do. I'll give out a code.
Right. So again, I'm going to use Astrid ability. This is a pretty steep green, dude. We are on elite tees again, so I don't want people to worry too much. Like if you play this course an amateur or pro, these holes are a little easier, but we're playing like we want to show you some of the shortcuts, and they're better shown off from some of the elite tees. So, all right, let's see. Oof.
And you would have just missed.
The problem is when I'm moving to the side, I still need to pull back, but I have to try and sort of visualize the arc in my head. I'm gonna miss this, but let's see.
Come on, baby.
I'm going to miss this. It's going in. It's going in.
I'll take that eagle, Ricari.
Oh, that's right. 1, 2,
3.
3, 4. I'm still getting par. Believe it or not. Oh, man.
I risked it, and I got a biscuit.
Bad,
Yeah,
not
that you did.
bad.
My excuse for this, and I'm like, hey, we said we weren't going to show that shortcut.
Okay. All right, so probably what time are we on? We've got about 15 minutes left, so I think we'll probably show one more hole.
One more hole?
Yeah,
Okay. we
one
can do
more
that.
hole.
You know what?
Um,
Let's do that, and then let's go back to hole 2, so I can, so we can actually show
Okay.
them what the shortcut looks like.
All right,
when
we'd
we
have
get back
to.
down.
That's a par.
Par 4.
Par 4? Is it the first par 4? Mm-hmm. All right, okay.
So we'll just do the par 4s.
Okie dokie. All right, so we're on hole 6, so we'll have shown 6 holes today. That's nice,
Take
1/3
care.
of the course.
A small
So
blowing.
there is a shortcut on this court hole as well, but I'm not going to show you where it is, but you guys can look at the top-down map and have a look around and see if you can think out where it is. But again, risk reward. Wind blowing to the right. I'm going to come back.
This is a daunting shortcut. I'll just throw that out there now.
Yeah, it's
Actually, most of them are pretty daunting.
yeah. But look at that. The grin on your face when you pull them off is they're super rewarding. There you go. My pullback one club worked that time. I'll take that.
That's a beautiful shot.
I'll take that.
That's a beautiful shot, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a.
All right. A little bit of a breeze.
And you could, I mean, I've played all of these holes in all the different tees with even the base gear, right? So don't worry if you haven't got this gear. I've completed like all of the courses. Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the
I've even done-
design process is making sure that you can
Yeah,
go through.
and I've done it under par
Yep.
on amateur and pro, and elite's a bit
Man,
tricky, right? But playing
nice
elite with tricky.
You can say it, but you see that second one up on the right there?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Good eyes. Here we go. Let's see if I can knock this one in and at least make up a stroke.
Another Tesla field. So of course as well, right? Your special abilities are limited for 18 holes. We're
Yep.
playing 18 holes, so we got more abilities because we wanted to show them off. right? Oh,
That's going in. That's going in. No, you did not.
See? No guarantee.
No guarantee.
Everyone thinks that this is a guarantee, and it's not.
Oh my goodness! I thought for sure that was in.
So I took the power shot, right? So I don't have that special ability. But yeah, and the reason you've got so many abilities just for this stream, right, is because we do boosters and stuff. So boosters. I mean, if you play 18 holes, you get 4. If you play 9 holes, you get 2. So you have to really decide as part of your strategy of when you're gonna use these things, right?
You know what I found? I've actually used boosters a lot more now in the career stuff, in the career events.
Yeah, it can really help you out.
Speaking of which, and I don't know if we've mentioned anything about it or if it's going to happen, will we be able to use Coyote Canyon in career events? Like, are there any career events going in there, or is this just going to be...
We haven't announced that yet, so
okay.
We'll be talking about it soon. But, okie dokie. Oh, this is... And look at that. I found a really nice lie. 7... I've still got 7 inches down, though. It will speed up the ball. Still gonna use it.
Oh, that was straight.
I know.
You saw that one.
Come on, baby.
Birdie. I needed you to miss that one. Well, there it is. Craig whooped my butt. I got a birdie at least. I finally put up a decent enough score.
So we'll be showing like over the next few streams. I think we'll show like that's hole 6, and we'll show what the holes. They're the first 6 holes. The back 9s.
Wins it out very soon.
Very, very soon. This is the final build we're playing right now. So it won't be long. -5, -1. Can we just stay on the screen just for a moment?
Do you want to take a picture of it?
You want to take a picture? I should take a selfie with it. Right. So
there we go.
It doesn't happen very often. Okay. So should we quit and then?
Yeah, and I'll be last shoot too.
Yeah, and we'll go show that shortcut, right? So
we can play 1 and 2 again. You know what?
We've got time.
We've got time, and that way you can give people who just kind of joined in an overview of the course real quick.
So I'll skip this.
Plus that water.
Okay, we'll play 1 and 2 again. This is predominantly just so you can pull off that shortcut. We really want to show that shortcut. So we'll load up again.
I've got 1 code left.
Oh.
And I will be giving it out in probably about 5 minutes here.
Local multiplayer. Let's add Princess. Why did you call yourself Princess Ricari?
So, before the game launched, before the Xbox One was out, we had an internal tournament for Powerstar Golf, and we needed to create gamer tags. Well, we didn't have to, but we could. Originally, I was like XBLA, PS, like a huge long slew of letters and words, so I decided to change mine. And I said, well, let me try Rikizzle, because it's a dev account. Usually you just type in whatever you want. You couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, well, let me just make up something else. Oh, what would people hate to lose to most?
Oh, right. So you realized
Ricari.
you were going to be streaming with that name, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right,
it was one of those, what won't people like?
So you're going with Live Shoe
Yep.
because his special ability slows down the timing bar. It's called Zen Focus, and that allows you to get like critical shots. So he's going all DLC Pro Gear.
Well, I need, oh, but that adds power.
You can take a booster.
I could too.
Take a booster.
But this has accuracy, strike, and spin. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
You can definitely hit that shortcut with that, right? You
Yeah.
don't need You don't need these crazy stats to hit that shortcut. Ricari's
No,
just
but
like
I just
going OP on it.
I've used this gear, and I know where the spot is with this gear.
All right.
So that's really what it comes down to. Even though actually, I used the cursed, believe it or not, because it gives me more accuracy.
Okay. And then you need you want to take Kirby, right?
Yep. And I'll use the caddy use.
So I don't know if people know. I mean, a lot of people probably play the game already know this, right? But just for people who are new, when you go into your caddies, you can actually go and borrow one of your friend's caddies.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the game, you can go in, look at their caddies, see all their perks, use their caddy. They actually get a kickback, a nice bit of XP for you using it, but it gives you that little bit of boost at the beginning of the game.
And there's an achievement for it.
And there's an achievement for it, okay? So, people who are joining the stream, this is hole 1 of Coyote Canyon. We're going to go through this quickly because we're trying to get to hole 2 to show you the shortcut that, not going to, dwell on it, but Ricari failed to pull off earlier. He messed it up, so I'll play this again. There's Live Shoe and his Knight. His skin's called Knight. Okay, there we go. So,
You gonna go pan around?
yeah, I could do a little bit of a pan around. So, again, this is our brand new free course. Coyote Canyon, gorgeous water. I always do that. So, any fishes in here? That's
There's
fish.
one.
There's a fish.
There's another. There's a few in there.
Yeah, there's a
actually.
few in there. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful course. Love this course. Okay, so 51 foot down. I'm not going to go safe this time. I don't care if I go in the sand. So let's go backspin. I want to drop like dead. This is going to be a kill shot. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'll allow for the wind a little bit. It's probably going to go in the sand, but it's going to be pretty close. Let's go. God, I'm killing these accuracies today.
Ooh.
So-
Oh, you're going for it.
I'm going for
We
it.
got to figure this out. We got to figure out how to get right on the green.
Oh, so if I'd have just... I put backspin, if that had just hit the corner of the green, it would have been perfect, right? I was pretty close. I don't mind chipping out of the bunker.
I totally didn't see where you were aiming, though. I was not.
You know where to aim on this.
I do a bit. I swear it's...
I was down a bit further, so you probably... Yeah, I know if you go the edge of the green, you sometimes, like, will bounce over the back, but, let's try it. Do you put backspin on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. So that was another perfect shot. Look at that sunset. See, that wind's just carrying you. So, just so no one's freaking out watching the stream, we are on elite tees.
Yep.
This is the hardest this gets there is. And when you play the amateur and pro tees, the pin's in a different position on a nicer part of the green. The wind is less severe. The tee actually moves forward, so the actual length of the hole is... Whoa! Nice. So there's a lot of changes to these elite tees. I'm gonna try pitch shot. Sorry, see how close I can get. Just a little bit up. Allow for the wind. Again, bottom left-hand corner. I'm losing a lot of power. 74 if I'm not accurate. 92 if I am accurate. Give it a little bit more juice. Got it anyway.
Coming in.
Oh, and his goes in. Oh, my goodness.
I'm on fire today.
That away.
Now, I don't know if it's because I've been playing Coyote Canyon like solidly this week because we were testing the final build, or maybe it's because, you know, let's not get in KI and
Game clip recorded.
game clip. Let's not get in KI and get you like you double ultraing me with freaking.
That was just on stream.
So, all right.
Oh, I missed it. Oop, I always do that. I always click open the debug. Which
Right,
you
so we
can't
got
do in
about
retail.
8 minutes left.
Perfect
So,
time, right?
Perfect time. Let's show this shortcut. You can nail it this time.
It's okay.
Bogey and birdie. Wow. All right. So we don't have to be all secret about it this time.
Yeah. So there is a shortcut.
There is a shortcut. This course is full of shortcuts. We've only showing one. We've sort of accidentally shown a second one, but it's a pretty obvious shortcut,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so for people during the stream, you could actually play up short here and then drive over all these bunkers. The shortcut is down here, but I'll let Ricari show that. I'm going to try and recreate that shot I did earlier. I'm going for it. There's this thin green
Are
over
you
by
gonna use
the
your power?
yeah, power shot. Thin green over. I'm gonna have to bend around that rock. I mean, again, elite tees. So the wind's gonna blow it to the right.
I think you should go a bit more to the right.
I'm doing it.
What
See
a
where
beauty.
I go. Bend around that rock. Pretty risky shot still.
Oh no, you were right on. You were spot on. Oh, yeah.
It'll roll up and
Oh,
it'll roll
but it
down, but
rolled
don't
up.
go in that river. Look at that.
That's a beautiful shot.
Not a bad shot. I mean, I've got powered up Frank. I did a power shot. I mean, it was a risky shot. Right, where's the shortcut, Ricari?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh man, so here it is. Here, I'm gonna let you look around. You
All
do
right.
the looking real
Feels
quick
like a
while I
moderate
open
wind
up this
right
live
now.
chat raffle.
Raffle.
Reset.
Okie dokie. So the shortcut, look at that. I mean, the benefits of Coyote Canyon is if you just pan around a little bit and have a look, you can see that's where the course is. But look, that's pretty. Look at that. There's a gully and a path all the way down the side of the course above the river. And if you fly over it, oh look, can you see that? There's a groove.
Yep.
There's actually a channel going all the way down there. So I guess that's where you're gonna go.
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah,
So
it's
here we
funny.
go.
You can see, I don't know if you can see, like there's a Henry Head over there. That's where the rival is.
Oh, that's
so
where,
the rival.
that's where the
It's
rival
Henry,
landed
right?
there too.
The rival went for the shortcut and missed it, right? So you can see. So, I mean, when you're playing rivals, one cool thing about playing rivals is if you look at where your friend's shots go, when you put markers only, it gives you clues to shortcuts, right?
Sure
Like,
does.
why is he up on that platform, or why is he over there? So
All right. So if I press and hold B, I get Kirby's shot selection.
look at that. So Kirby shows you where it's going to go.
Oh my goodness, this is where.
But this is where you need Lao Shu's ability, right?
Whew. Press and hold the X button. I'm activating Lao Shu's ability.
Zen focus.
Let's get focused, man. Let's not mess this one up like we messed up last time. Luckily, it's
If you mess this up, right? I mean, this is Lao Shu Zen focus. You can't mess this up. This is why you take Lao Shu. Perfect. Ooh, he skips that rock. And he's in the groove.
There we go. Beautiful.
In the groove.
And it's rolling. It's rolling
Look
down.
at that. 230, 250, 280, 300 yards, 320.
The beautiful bounce off the rock.
340, 350.
And I even beat my record.
355. Now that is risk reward. Look how much closer you are. You were one putt. That would is a par 4.
Yep.
All right, so that'd be an eagle. So that was. I mean, you had to use 2 special abilities, but I bet over time you could make that
You
shot
just
without
learn where
using it,
it's
right?
at.
If you
Yep.
know where to put it. That was pretty awesome.
I love that shot. That shot's tons of fun.
So we got about 4 minutes left. So
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Let's just finish up this hole. So, right, okay, I'm going to use a pitch shot. It's 5 foot down, so I'm going to be a little bit short. I'm going to allow for the wind. Put some backspin on this ball that's pretty dead. It's going to get pretty close. Let's go. Oh, I think I'm a bit short. I'm gonna hit to the left a little bit, but yeah, I'm close enough.
Close enough, right?
Yeah. So you've got now. The interesting thing is because you took Kirby, you don't have Astrid's putt prediction, right?
Yep.
So you need to pull off this putt. It's only 40
Looks
foot.
downhill.
But the cool thing is over time, if you learn where to sort of how to handle that shortcut, you could not take Kirby, and then you could take Astrid, right? And power game.
All right, here we go. I think I got this one.
Really? 40 foot.
Oh.
That's gonna be short.
Oh!
So
if I wouldn't have messed up that
close.
power, it's in. If I didn't mess up the power, it's in.
You know more than anybody. With putting on Powerstar, you always give it a little bit more.
I know, but I gave it the extra juice. It was going downhill 7 inches, and I missed my carrot.
Easy does it.
Oh, that's okay. I get to win the hole.
So I mean that shows you got a birdie, right? I mean, I also took a risky shot. That was shot I took with a power shot was super risky.
Very
right?
risky.
That was a risk reward too. So that was 2 risky shots, but you still won. I mean that shortcut really paid off.
Well, I'm not a big
Beautiful.
eater.
So, I mean, that's our stream for today, right? Coyote Canyon, new course coming out soon. It's free. Free for everybody who already owns the game or buys the game in the future. It'll always be free.
Yep.
Full 18-hole course. Beautiful course. Loads of shortcuts.
It's a ton of fun. It'll make you
Ton
feel
of fun.
very rewarded.
Get on there. Friend Ricari, me. Destroy our scores. Make us cry.
Try to destroy our scores.
So-
We've got pretty decent scores.
So, and then when are we on that? Next week?
Yeah, we'll be on next week. I still got to work out the day.
All right, okay.
Still gotta work out the day, but we'll be
show
back. Mm-hmm.
we'll show some new stuff. We'll show some other holes. Maybe we'll even show like hole 18 with the like 600 foot straight down drop.
That would be a fun.
Maybe
That
we'll
would be
show that next week. So cool.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for coming out.
No
Thanks for
problem.
coming
I
to
need
visit.
to go
Thank you
back
guys
and
for
keep-
watching.
Working.
Yeah, keep working, right? I know I'm going to go back and play it so I don't get beat next week. All right. Well, thank all you guys for watching. We'll be back at 2 o'clock with some Killer Instinct. Until then, take it easy. Bye, y'all.
See ya.